Yo, what's up, beautiful people? Justin Torres here. Stick around, do a devotion with me. Let's dive into the Word of God. My devotion is going to be taken from one of the Gospels. We're going to be reading from Mark chapter 6, verse 30. And the story really highlights Jesus feeding 5,000 people, right? We're not going to stick too much on the text. We're not going to read out the entire text, but I'm going to summarize. It's a story that we're all familiar with. You know, we've heard this story tens, hundreds of times. We've heard it in Sunday school. We've heard sermons on it. You know, every single believer knows this story, and non-believers too. Like, it's a very famous story. But let's get right into it. Jesus was out there and he was serving, he was teaching the people, doing all these things. And, you know, time was flying and it was getting pretty late, so the disciples was like, Master, you know, we should send them away now so they could grab a bite before they head home. You know, these people haven't eaten such a long time. Jesus, knowing that they didn't have enough food or have anything by that means to give the people to eat, you know, he had the audacity to tell his disciples, you know, give them something to eat. Pretty cool, pretty casual. We all know that Jesus, you know, is pretty you know, he's pretty laid back. He really don't beat up, as the Trinities would say. He's like, give them something to eat. I don't know about you, but if Jesus look at me in today's days and to tell me, hey, feed 5,000 people, guys, I will be grabbing my bucket. Right? Listen, that's a pretty big task, but check this out. We know how the story goes. There was a little dude and he had 5 loaves and 2 fish, and they went and they asked him, you know, hey bro, give me this so that we could all eat. And he did, and Jesus, you know, he blessed it. He looked up to the heavens, he blessed it, he broke, and everybody ate. And the story went on, and they had 12 baskets remaining from 5 loaves and 2 fish. Right? And I believe that Jesus didn't want the disciples to give them something to eat. More so, he wanted them to believe in him and submit to him. I want you to think about that, right? And we get into the good stuff now. Without him, what we have is insignificant. It's not enough. 5 loaves and 2 fish in Philly City ain't gonna do nothing. Shout out to one of my brothers, he know himself. He's gonna damage that alone, and that's not even gonna scrape the surface or fill it. That's not even gonna fill a gap in his tooth, right? Big up yourself. I'm not going to call any names. So I believe that Jesus wanted them to submit to him, to believe in him, to bring whatever they have as they have it, so that he can continue to do good works in you, so that you can do all things through him who strengthens you, through him that gives you strength. Every single person that is listening to this message could relate to it in some way, shape, or form. There is something that is in you that you possess, that you view as insignificant. And I'm going to be completely real with you. Without God, that is more than likely insignificant. Not enough to even save yourself. Not enough. Not good enough, not enough. It sounds harsh, but that's the harsh reality. I'm not going to lie this morning. But check this out. If Jesus could take 5 loaves and 2 fish, right? That's all they had access to. Whatever it was. Now that gives me hope. It says to me, doesn't matter what I have, how much of it I have, once I submit and give it all to him, allow him to do that works in me. Allow him to do what he has to do with what I have. Listen guys, it's going to be more than enough, and there's going to be remainders. What do you have to bring to the table that he could take and multiply and literally serve thousands of people? Guys, I want to paint this picture in your head. Think about this, right? We have 5 hops loaf from Qualos, Abaga Qualos. There's 5 hops remaining, right? And there's 2 cans of tuna. And he took this thing, he blessed it, and fed over 5,000 people. Now it's a story that we overlook, but that's pretty amazing. And he didn't only do it once. Further along into the gospel, and it's mentioned in multiple from different perspectives. He took 7 loaves and fed 4,000, and there was still remainders. Listen, I'm telling you, there's something that you possess that he is going to multiply, and there's no better time than now. And I'm not just saying that to say it. I want you to think about it. We can't go out online. We can't go out and sweat. We can't go to the movies. A A lot of people are home without work. Only essential workers out there right now. Guys, we're in some very trying times. There's nothing better to do than to submit to him, than to go to him, than to carry whatever it is you have and let him do that work in you right now. Listen, if we come out after this 3 months, or howsoever long this lockdown may last, right? Whatever country you're from, I don't know where you're seeing this from, it doesn't matter. If we come out of this 3 months the same way we went in, we would have wasted our time. We would have wasted our time. Guys, listen. Whatever it is that you have, whatever it is that he is calling you to and you talking yourself out of, listen. It's okay that you don't believe in yourself. It's okay that you think you can't do it. That's okay. But listen, believe you me, you give that to him. You take whatever it is you have. You trust in him. You believe in him. Listen, it's all over. He's gonna do something in you that you never believed would happen. We've seen it so many times. And we see it in our very own leadership. Our pastor, when he started, he wasn't the man that he is today. He submitted to the leadership of God. He gave his life to him. He followed. He believed and he worked diligently behind it. And we look at the work that God did in him. Now he's not just the shepherd of Felicity Church of the Nazarene, but his leadership spans way beyond Felicity, way beyond church. Look at Emmanuel. His influence spans way beyond Felicity, way beyond the church, way beyond a church setting. Alright guys, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to submit whatever it is that you have. Bring whatever it is that you have right now, take it to him, submit to him, follow him, believe in him, trust in him. Guys, and believe you me, after these 3 months, you are going to be a different person. You're going to be at a different stage in your life, a different level. Listen, things are going to be great. I'm not just here to motivate you guys and to encourage you to work hard for a couple of days. That's not what I'm here for. I'm also want to inspire you to do what it is that you need to do to be the best you. Right? Guys, that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my devotion. I'm absolutely grateful to be, doing this devotion with you guys this morning. And guys, always remember, with God, all things are possible. Let's go.